Hi, Gene here with today's thought, and somebody's going to have to really explain. Well, you know, I can't explain it. That's what I'm going to do today. Bud Light. We all know what happened with Bud Light. They put somebody, well, what I call a gender dysphoric, somebody suffering from gender dysphoria, a man who imagines that he's a woman, on a beer can for, I have no idea what that has to do with beer. Anyways, we all know what happened. The beer can appeared, and you know, this is the way the sales went. I think they went down 26% in 1 week. And you would have thought, well, Budweiser, since they've been trying to make up for it by putting out patriotic ads. Patriotic ads such as, well, something they brought back, the Clydesdale horses. Well, you know, nice horses, not their fault. But now they've issued a camouflage can. They really think that, well, I have to admit, hey, give me a few beers and maybe I get a little stupid. But without the beers, I'm not stupid, and I think even most beer drinkers are not stupid either. I could be wrong. I live in Tennessee, so maybe some of my redneck neighbors, if they drink enough. Well, I don't want to get into that. I like my neighbors. My neighbors are very nice. It's just a joke. Just a joke, neighbors. Just a joke. Anyways, the point is, well, what they could have done, what they should have done is a mea culpa. Said, we had no idea we were stepping on a landmine. We thought, well, we were just trying to be inclusive or whatever. We realized we made a mistake, that we should just stick to selling beer. And from now on, our beer cans are just going to say Bud Light on it and nothing else, just the logo. And, you know, no special advertising, which brings me to today's thought and subject. No special advertising, no advocating positions. I mean, it's really not just beer. I mean, why do you have to celebrate women's this or that or the other thing by changing the characters on the M&M packages? I mean, it just gets so ridiculous. And now one would have thought that other beer companies would have learned from Bud Light. But no, I'm going to say another company, Miller Lite, didn't learn either. But in fairness, I think this is an ad dating back to March, and it might have been before the Budweiser Light problem, flap, whatever you want to call it, controversy, brouhaha, before all that happened. So you could, well, I don't forgive them for doing it, but I could see why they might have done it before Bud Light. No excuse for doing it after. But anyways, I don't know what it is. They get these feminist women, not just women, but feminist women who maybe don't like men very much, but feminist women to handle male-oriented brands. It makes absolutely no sense to me, and that's clearly what happened with Budweiser Light, you know, Anheuser-Busch, and it looks like that's what happened with Miller. That's my conclusion too, because of this ad, which I understand has since gone viral. It's a Miller Lite ad, and really, just watch the ad.
Here's a little known fact. Women were among the very first to brew beer ever. From Mesopotamia to the Middle Ages to colonial America, women were the ones doing the brewing. Centuries later, how did the industry pay homage to the founding mothers of beer? They put us in bikinis. Wow. Look at this wild. It's time beer made it up to women. So today, Miller Lite is on a mission to clean up not just their but the whole beer industry's Miller Lite has been scouring the internet for all this and buying it back so that they can turn it into good for women brewers. Literally, good How, you ask? Ladies, take it away.
First, we turn the bad into compost. Then we feed compost to worms. Push out beautiful fertilizer.
That good helps farmers grow quality hops,
which is then donated to women brewers to make their own really good
But there's definitely more out there. In your attic, in the garage, in your parents' basement. Send any you got into Miller Lite, and they'll turn that into good too. Oh, so here's to women, because without us, there would be no beer.
welcome back. And well, I don't know what they were thinking, regardless of the Budweiser Light. I just don't understand. As I was saying, why would beer, you think of that as a male-oriented product? Now, maybe you're wanting to attract women, so just show a sexy woman with you know, a sexy guy or whatever, you know, really good looking guy, and she's enjoying the beer with him or something like that. Or you want a perfect example, if you ever saw the Dos Equis, the Mexican beer brand, Dos Equis commercial, most interesting man in the world. Those commercials are fantastic, and at the end of the commercial, he's sitting very sophisticated, sitting with a woman on each arm, either side, very beautiful women on each side, very well dressed, and he says, I don't often drink beer, but when I do, I prefer Dos Equis. Great commercial. Well, I suspect not conceived by a feminist. So I just don't understand it. I just don't understand how that commercial. I mean, maybe they're trying to, as I said, draw in female, you know, women beer drinkers to expand the customer base. But it would seem you don't want to. You don't want to alienate the base you already have, and I don't think that woke men, beta males, drink that much beer. I could be wrong, just my opinion. And that was my thought for today. Thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would be great. Anyway, look forward to seeing you again, and until I do see you again, bye.